I'm Karnage from Karnage N Darknis, one of the other halves. I'm a Western Aranda, Lurichapinabe fella from Mparntwe here, Alice Springs.
I got the power, you got the power, we got the power of my, I got the
Darknis, she's not here today, but Darknis is a Nananjeri Kukatha woman from down South Australia. Yeah, like when I started off, like I did a lot of drums, taught myself, play guitar and keyboards and all that stuff, I heard a lot of country growing up and a lot of reggae country, but when I first seen, hip hop and rap on that video hits and rage and all that, that's where I kind of connected to and just said, well, the expression of art just really felt strong to me,
holding it down for the next generation with our feet on the ground.
I call it like the modern day storytelling, for our people. We've been telling stories for thousands of years, and I think that's the kind of magic of it, I reckon. Me and Darknis, we always go to our roots, and it's always been with us kind of that land rights and being Aboriginal and what it means, and to share it with everyone. We're just telling our story, always will be a very strong track about land rights and Aboriginal rights all over across Australia. And at the start of it, we have a strong, powerful activist, Gwenda Stanley. And you can see how she's trying to educate people to come and unite as one. So, as it is a message to our Aboriginal people, but a message to all Australians. So we all come with the facts and kind of unite to have equal rights, and land rights and things that we need, and talk about treaty and join us with our fight as well,
Few down the halves, then comes on the boxing gloves. Tipple taps, few jabs, thinking how this gonna grab. This is the last time we ever gonna have. Police call TV up, oh. After you get out of lockup, she's back at your door saying,
I love you, I love you.
Well, Cut Me, like you said, it sounds like a very sweet song, and it's sung by Kristal West, an amazing singer. It sounds sweet, but deep down it's about domestic violence.
why did you cut me? Cut me so deep, thought that you loved me.
It's pretty full-on stuff, and that's what we need to talk about. That's what we need to say, well, we've got to pull up, we've got to help our people. Come on now, you need help. What's going to happen? You can't be doing this.
Everything's gonna be alright.
How I teach young people too, like if you're going to write something or you're going to do something, you're going to make it meaningful.
Now look, just hold on tight. It's gonna be a long road tonight.
Well, I've done a lot of work in the prisons here, right? Going and doing music workshops, writing workshops and all that stuff. And when I sit down and write with these young fellas or young men, and some of them, they write a lot of stuff that's got nothing to do with them. Some of them talk about, American gangster stuff, And I'm like, do you own a gun? No, I don't own a gun. But well, what are you talking about guns for? I'm talking about guns. And I say, where are you from? They say, I'm from this place area here. I said, tell me about that one special place. Oh yeah, it's about this hill there. This hill, it's special to our mob. Well, what about that hill? What's the meaning of it? What's the name of it? What's your name? What's your skin name? What's your tribal group? And it makes them think, oh, you got probably the most unique stories you don't even know. Powerful stories. Then no one can change anything or say anything about you. You're unique. And then you tell that story, people want to hear that story. I said, oh, well, I'd love to hear it. Like, if you can have a story or a song that can last a long time, it kind of gives you that kind of sense of kind of living forever, Like if it can be passed down, There's a lot of great artists that have passed away now, Rest in peace, them mob. But their songs are still living and they're still being played. So still hearing their stories. So that's another powerful song that we wrote, Music is forever.
Float like a bird, sting like the devil. I bring the bass and she brings the treble. Never say never to the next level. We all die one day, but music is forever.
Hopefully we're going to do some new music videos soon. There's been big talks, Karnage N Darknis, doing an Australian tour. So, but like doing the kind of all the major like cities and that. I want to do a bush tour, so go to all the communities. And we're happy because we're just doing what we love doing. I'm happy, like I said, just to be recording in the studio, you know, just because of the history behind it. You know, there's so many legends here, and hopefully maybe one day I can be, you know, part of that, you know, legacy, you know. I hope so.
I'm just a black faller trapped in the mix. Karnage N Darknis, but music is forever.